Hey kids, it's Mr. Fly here, hope you're well. Now, I've been riding the T100 now for several hundred miles. I've had great time on it. I've ridden it on motorways, I've ridden it through towns, I've done country lanes, I've ridden it in foul weather and fair. And I'm glad to say today is a lovely day, albeit a bit chilly. But stick around and stay tuned. This video is going to be the top 5 things I love about the Triumph Bonneville T100. Okay, so number 5 on my list of top 5 things I love about the Bonneville T100. May seem a bit of a silly one, but actually it makes all the difference to the enjoyment of the ride to me, and that's this, the light clutch action. It is just a joy to behold. They've done some clever engineering with this. I think it's called a torque assist clutch, that's what Triumph call it. And it just means it's super duper light in operation. I thought the clutch on my BMW GS was light, but this one is an all new realm of lightness, so I really like that. I know it might be a bit of a silly one, but that makes number 5 on my list of top 5 things I love about the Triumph T100. Number 4 on my list is an easy one. Just listen to it. It's the sound out of that beast. It's the 270-degree firing order. Just makes the Bonneville T100 sound amazing. 900cc low growl. Let's have a listen now. Lovely. Sounds like a Triumph should sound. Absolutely love that, and that's why that makes number 4 on my list of the top 5 things I love. That is the 270-degree firing order and the sound that it makes out of those splendid pea shooter exhausts. Right, to number 4 on my list of my top 5 things I love about the T100. Number 4, it's straightforward, and it's this thing that I love about all the new Triumphs. They've really upped the game on this, and that is just the quality of fit and finish on the bike. Everything from the dials, the speedo and the RPM gauge, just the way that the reservoirs have Triumph stamped into them, the fact that the mirrors, although I don't like these, have nice brushed aluminium backs, the engine cases, everything about it is absolutely finished in a beautiful way. So that's number 3 on my list. Triumph has super upped their game on that, and that is something to behold on these new bikes. So really love that. Well done, Triumph. Number 3 on my list. So to number 2 on my list, and that has to be the thing that really is the big seller for the bike, because you don't buy these bikes because of their performance, although the performance is very good. You don't buy them because they're particularly super practical, although in fact they are particularly practical. What you buy these bikes for is their looks. Just the looks and the style of the thing. The bikes are just darn cool, and that's what number 2 on my list is, the coolness factor, the looks and the style. I don't get all the retro stuff that's going on, I must admit. I don't sort of go for the fashion side of it, the beardy stuff. That's all alien to me, and I feel not part of that crowd. But I absolutely get the bikes, and these bikes that Triumph are coming out with, that allow you just to come around these English countryside lanes, hopefully when there's not loads of traffic about, but that's the southeast for you. These are just marvellous machines for exploring the countryside, and they do it with all the style that you could possibly want. So style, looks, number 2 on my list. So to number 1 on my top 5 things that I love about the Triumph T100 Bonneville. This is the big one, and having ridden the bike in all sorts of conditions, on all sorts of surfaces, and in all sorts of traffic conditions and weathers, I can say the thing that stands out for me, and this was a bit of a surprise, is its lightweight and handling. That's number 1 on my list. I just think the thing handles lovely. You can chuck it around these lanes if you want to. Okay, if you really lean it a lot, you can get the pegs to scrape, so there is a limitation on lean angle, but this isn't the sort of bike, as I said, to go herring around on at silly speeds. This is a bike to enjoy the British countryside, as I'm doing today. And for doing that, the handling is just fantastic. It's light and flickable around these sort of twisties here, and you can be sure there's no ice. It is just a joy to ride. So that's number 1 on my list of the top 5 things. It's its lightweight and handling. At the end of the day, that always wins for me. A light bike will always win over a heavy one, and that's a large part of why I prefer this bike, in fact, to its big brother, the T120. Fantastic. So there we have it, folks. That's my top 5 things that I love about the Triumph T100 Bonneville. There's all sorts of other things that I could have said. I love the instrument cluster, I love the comfort of the seat, I love the seat height, I love the confidence that the bike gives you when you're riding it. There's a whole load of stuff to like about this bike. It really is, I think it's Triumph's best Bonneville to date. So if you're in the market for one of these, Don't discount it because it's got the small engine. Give it a try next to the T120, see what you think. Okay, hope that's been of some interest to you, and I look forward to speaking to you next time. Until then, this has been the Missenden Flyer. Cheerio.